Evening, one and all, to yet another race night here in the MRC. It is round 3 of the comp tier here in Hungary, and alongside me in the comms box tonight is, well, pretty much our language teacher, because he's knows many languages. And I'm sorry, Chris, but I'm stealing your teammate for tonight as well in the comms box, because I've got Ant alongside me tonight. How are you?
Hello. We've got George and Mick on comms tonight, so very happy to be with you.
Very good. Very quick one. We have 2 brand new drivers making their debut races tonight. We have Armour, also known as Steve, which is his real name, and we was meant to have a certain NRL Schumacher, but he's not in. It's single tracking tonight, but I thought I'd give him a shout because 2 new drivers in full-time roles, so big up to you two. And I also want to say congrats to Air Rays on getting the promotion to expert. He is racing comp tonight, but he will be registered as a expert driver. Therefore, he will be having to qualify on the medium tyres, as we see Da Convertible losing it very early on in an outlap. So he'll be getting the 4 place demotion as well for being a higher tier driver. Mm-hmm. So,
yep, he's been running away with the championship so far, so he's a bit overdue.
So while we have a few people on outlaps, Ant, what's your opinion on the Hungarian track?
My opinion on it is that it's a great track. I think it's a great track. I remember around, 2011, 2012, we had quite a few good races around this track with changing conditions and all of that. So I think 2011 was Jensen Button who won it or something. And I think it's a very good track when you've got changing conditions, but if it's just a dry track, we've got the convertible who's spun around a bit in the final section of the track. If we've only got some dry conditions, it's not going to be, how can I say that, an eventful race. And so I'm hoping, it's both in real life and in the game, I'm hoping there'll be 1 or 2 sprinkles of rain just to spice things up a bit, spice up our life.
So you're wanting he's invalidated his lap, but Melvin's gone round towards the end of the lap. We was following him as he was the first one going to be setting a lap time, but we'll jump to, who's the Mercedes? There we go. We've got Ali House, who's going to set the first time of qualifying, get us underway. A 19.4, Scottish Ninja a 20.1.
We will see times.
Yeah, times will probably tumble as Smith does an 18.9. Times will gradually tumble towards the end of qualifying as the evolution of the trackers. B17 slots in provisional pole with an 18.4 in that Alpine. Let's we'll follow Giban round as he's in the second sector.
Dakon in 7th is the next car to set a lap. It's looking actually not pretty decent. It might be a 1 minute 19 on the dot.
He does an 18.9 to go third, which is a decent banker.
So we've still got quite a few drivers in the pits. We've got how many? We've got 8 drivers in the pits. 5 minutes into the session. It's a bit unusual. It's a track where you would like to have 2 or 3 runs just to get that perfect lap because it's such a short lap.
Yeah, and
you need to get it absolutely right.
The YouTube chat, it's very flowing as well, so any mistake can hamper you throughout the entire lap. It's very hard to gain time back if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
And
It's all about the second sector.
yeah, you were saying about possibly a sprinkle and a rain and stuff to make things interesting. So we had that on Monday in Tier 2.
Yep, definitely.
And it really made things interesting because it was either you stay out and expand on the dry tyres until it got wet, or you take the gamble going onto the wet weather tyres earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
jump
in real
to
life, it's the sorry. Yeah.
just jump into Baby Hornet as he's coming through the second sector. One of our two Ferrari drivers who are currently second in the constructors, 17 points behind AlphaTauri after the first 2 rounds of the championship.
Yeah, with Airways out now, they can probably rack the points up to challenge for the title.
I'm expecting good things.
This is looking decent. This is looking very decent.
17-4 by Baby Hornet, smashing
up.
lap for the first lap out. Ferrari coming out all guns blazing today. Can Stu match his teammate, I wonder, who is currently, who I think is going to favour them most with Airways moving up to expert tier, because Stube is currently second in the Drivers' Championship.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's Airways completely out of the fight now, so he's the de facto leader of the championship, Steve.
Yes, he is. He is, before today, was only 18 points off Airways going into this race. So with Airways gonna having the ability to score points, will
only 10 per race, so
yeah. But like you say, Stube will technically be de facto championship leader. Because Airways will take the 4-place demotion with now being an elite expert driver, sorry.
Yes.
Both begin with an E, sorry. And it also improves Wookie's chances as well, who currently sits third in the drivers, but 24 points behind Airways.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a slow start for him, but he's been getting used to lower assists, so he'll get up to speed sometime soon.
Yes, he's. I have noticed he spends quite a lot of time on this game, so probably doing the work and getting the less assists down and nailed as he says he goes purple in the second sector, but we'll see when he comes to the end of his lap.
We've also got Connor afterwards in P12 on the lap.
Yeah, he's 10 points out of the 2 races so far. Stube takes provisional pole off of his own teammate, and Wookie slots in third, so we have a Ferrari front row for the time being.
Connor was whatever that means in this game, but he was purple in the first sector, purple in the second sector. It's looking like a very good lap for Connor.
Let's just jump to Connor.
14th.
Yep. As he goes P4, so an 18-1.
Wookie.
So at the moment,
I think he'll be happy with this Manca lap.
Yeah. Just going back to the possibility of possible rain or out if it happens in the race. Not much to tweak in setup because of the natural high downforce of this track anyway, so there won't be much tweaking to the setup. I wouldn't say. Probably
you might want to soften
a tweak. Soften your suspension, were you going to say?
Yes.
As Melvin does a 17.2 to put the Alfa Romeo on pole.
We've not seen him do this kind of decent lap in quite some time, Melvin. He's been in and out.
He's a strong driver, Melvin, on a good day. Nicknamed Minimax with his Dutch nationality. as it looks like we've got mostly the bank collapse in, as we'll follow Haggerboy as he goes for another run. Currently down in 15th of the 19.2. Martin says forecast all dry, so sorry, Ant, to disappoint you on that one.
Well, we're going to have to rely on safety cars then. The dreaded S word. that vehicle that nobody likes. The mobile chicane, shall we call it? So, what have we got? Yeah, a very good time from Airways. 17.6 on mediums.
Yeah.
That's a very good time.
Classified, like I said earlier, classified as a expert driver now, so he will be being made to qualify on the medium tyres, as well as Fox and Single Track, who are in tonight, who are expert drivers themselves, so they can only qualify on the medium tyres.
Eddie as well, I believe. Isn't he expert?
I think so. I don't know. Yeah. We've got that many drivers, and we've recently had a couple seat shuffles here and there, so it's hard to follow. The only one that knows it all would have to be Martin, because he's the one that put all the stuff out of all the recent driver changes today.
Yeah.
So
no, he is an expert driver. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
he too.
I'm starting to get to grips with it, with the standings and all of that.
Yeah, you and your
with all the demotions, and
you are residents.
It's a bit of a nightmare when it. It's a bit of a nightmare when it comes to not expert comp and sport tier, because sometimes you get 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, so you get quite a lot of higher tier reserves in.
Yep. So it's kind of getting into my head that he's an expert driver.
Yeah, you got to change that mindset now.
Yeah, get adapted to it. But he was tier 2. He was tier 2 last season, I think, as well. So
convertible. That is very good lap. That was close. I was sorry about that, Ant. I was following Fox towards the end of the lap, and a McLaren was trying to come into the pit lane. As Fox does a 16.9 on mediums, no surprise. Runners in expert.
Yeah, reigning champion.
Reigning champion as well, and fellow Mercedes driver, and my teammate as well, just to tick that off the box as well.
Right, so if you're Mick, who is he? Is he?
I don't know. I don't know. Possibly, but to be honest, when you look at expert, he's my Hamilton to I'm his Russell, because he is the stronger driver out the pairing by, I would say, a country mile. As we'll see what our league creates. As we'll see what our league creator and founder can do in his beloved Williams, who he's standing in for Schumacher, who's recently been placed in this seat as of today, but couldn't make it. So Martin's in. His Airways has decided to, I think, retire in the pit lane.
The pits,
So he's decided to watch the rest of qualifying, with about just over 3.5 minutes still to go.
Talking about Martin, actually wait, because B17 is coming through sector 2. He's half a second up on his lap, so this could bring him up to P10, P9 potentially at the moment.
Somewhere around there.
Well, he's in P13 now.
As Single Track comes across the line and slots it into 11th on the medium tyres.
P8 then. That's a nearly an 8/10 improvement for number 46. I'm surprised he doesn't have number 17.
Well, yeah, it'd be more
we
fitting because of his name.
He might not be able to have the number 17. Wasn't that Jules Bianchi's number?
Uh,
Number 17?
Possibly. I think you're right on that one, because obviously they retired that number in honour of him after his fatal accident at Suzuka. As Eddie Dust coming to the end of his first lap, also standing in the Williams tonight. Comes round the final corner and pops it into stays 20th on a 1:23.2, so obviously wasn't pushing hard on that lap, so I'm guessing he's doing at least 2 runs on the medium tyre.
Right, it's crunch time. 2 minutes left in the session. Everybody's going to try and improve on their laps. We've got Baby Hornet who started his lap.
Well, we'll jump to Hornet as Stubbs round at turn 1 on an out lap, luckily. But we'll jump to the younger Hornet, Baby Hornet. Older brother done best, obviously, in the elite tier alongside yourself.
Yes, he's in the Aston Martin.
So I wonder if he can have a good showing and make his brother proud tonight.
Armour Red is improving by half a second at the moment. That could bring him up to P5 or something. Oh no, he lost it a bit in the middle section.
Yeah, Baby Hornet's down 1.7 seconds off his time, so probably not pushing on this time around.
He actually deactivated the RS.
So he's probably going now. Yep, so he's going to go in, balls to the walls this time round, do or die last run.
He had a bit of a moment in on the exit of turn 1, so keep an eye out for that.
Will do as he comes through turn 1. Looks nice and tidy this time around. Actually, yep, as he pops into view. Looking nice and tidy as we got an Alpha Tauri of Dino in the barrier at the side. The Haas staying out the way, letting the drivers on the faster laps round.
Got Connor improving by nearly 0.2 of a second. Coming round the final corner in P14.
We'll keep an eye on Baby Hornet at the moment for the time being as he's coming through the middle part of the lap.
That's an improved Connor. Quite a few drivers are struggling to improve on their laps in this final one. We've got single track
2/10 up for Baby Hornet, so he's looking around about a 17.2, 17.3 at the moment.
Stubbs invalidated.
So that's Stu's qualifying done as Baby Hornet comes round the final corner. Oh, and he's lost it! He's lost out the final corner and ended up hitting the wall on the outside. The back end stepped out, and that was all she wrote for that one. So he is sadly going to remain in 7th. Single track on his last run had improved to 2nd. So we have a Williams in 2nd.
I believe the final car is Hagerboy, but he's not on the lap.
Yeah, so he's pitted, so that's...
got our grid.
Yes, we do. And we'll run through that eventually. And then after qualifying's done, we'll have that brief break period that we've started doing in the league, which will allow drivers some time to grab a quick drink or go do business elsewhere in the time being, and also think about strategy. Well, I don't think there's going to be too much strategy as it's a dry race.
You've got to choose which tyre you're going to start with. Are you going to be Gambling on an early, late, safety car, any safety car, plenty of things to think about and calculate. So
Yeah,
we've got
so
our grid.
so we'll run through the grid order for today's Comp Tier Hungarian Grand Prix. Fox on pole with single track second, Da Convertible the highest, Comp Tier driver starting in third, Melvin fourth, then it's Stube, Scottish Ninja, Baby Hornet, Airways, who's recently been promoted to Expert, B17 is next, then it's Ghost Rider, Armour, the new driver in the Alpine, then it's Smith, Wookie, Connor, Gibbon, Ali House, Sambo, Dino, Hagaboy, and Eddie Dust rounding out our 20 drivers for today's race. Who do you think's going to possibly have a good showing, Ant?
Well, to be honest, Melvin kind of surprised me in qualifying, getting to P4. He was only beaten by the expert tier drivers, I believe. So
Qualified on the second row alongside Convertible, who's P3.
Oh, that Convertible, yeah. That was a pretty surprising lap as well. We've got Scottish Ninja in P6, and the one that I'm going to be keeping an eye on is, I don't like saying fellow Frenchman because I'm not a Frenchman.
You're like a fake Frenchman.
Yeah, I'm a fake Frenchman. Like, only officially, in truth, I'm not. But Ghost Rider, he's in P10, and
yeah,
he's really, really good race in MRCX on Friday.
Yes, he did.
He got P5.
He did.
Got the
Yes.
tier win.
Yes, he did get the tier win.
Yep. So I think that we should keep an eye out on him because he had very good race pace. What about you?
Probably the same for you, because same as you, because like you say, Ghost Rider, very good race on Friday. Got a good eye in. Got the class win for the Challenger in that. I think
someone's
Melvin
ready that already.
Oh, so we are going on formation lap now. So obviously somebody readied up, and
yeah, might be one of the new boys who
possibly, but benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
So we'll be on formation lap, being led around by Fox. But as I was saying, I think Melvin could be one to watch. Da Convertible as well, because yes, he's error prone as such, but Dakon, when he's on a good day, can put on a good show. Stube, I would expect to have a good show, sadly just missing out last week. And obviously, with him being second, I'd want to take advantage of Airways promotion.
Yep, all the top drivers in this tier have to see this as a new opportunity, with Airways being kind of disqualified from the comp tier.
Yes.
This is an opportunity for all of them to make some ground and stamp their authority on the rest of the tier.
Yep. Apparently Martin says he's going to be running a wide start. So keep an eye out for that one on the front row.
Actually, wasn't this front two in expert tier?
No, because Fox...
Well, the other way around, single track and...
Fox actually started 19th on Monday.
No, I meant the result. They fought for the win.
Yes, Martin did win that one on track with Fox second. So yeah, they roles reversed on this grid for this one. The finishing 2 places from Monday in expert. So cars coming round to form on the grid.
What about strategies?
Well, we have the strategy up there on screen. We've got it. Apparently, it's saying a soft medium or a soft medium, but I'd probably say medium hard.
I mean, tyre choices. We've got quite a few. We've got 3 hard driver.
Let's have a quick. We'll have a look after the start, but we will be having lights out soon, as we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the comp tier race is underway as Smith gets a jump start for getting slightly over enthusiastic off the line, as Fox gains the lead going into turn 1. Martin on the inside as Melvin on the outside. Hopefully everyone neat and tidy through turn 1, which they are. I don't think there's been any contact further back.
I've not seen any, no.
As
that was a very good start from Melvin.
Yes.
Outside on the single track.
Yep. So that's Alfa Romeo 1-2, single track down to 3rd. Scottish Ninja 4th, Dak Convertible down to 5th. Baby Hornet.
Contact between Ghost Rider and Wookiee, I believe. Yep, Wookiee's around.
Yep, that's the McLaren.
And now contact between Dino. No, it wasn't Dino. It was Connor. Connor and Ghost Rider.
So it's all happening further back, as we'll have a quick look at position changes after the start of the towards the end of the first lap. As you saw, Melvin gained 2 places off the start, Martin down 1, Scottish Ninjas up 2, Dak Convertibles dropped 2, Baby Hornet up 1, B17 up 2, Stoobs down 3, Airways down 1, the biggest winner Eddie Dust up 9, then you got Armour up 1, Ali House up 4, Dino up 4, Connor is made places, and obviously the biggest loser, Ghost Rider, dropping 10 places.
Going to the pits, so
we have
might be putting some both
Mercedes in, so there's going to be a bit of double stacking there, as Dak Convertible coming under a little bit of pressure from Baby Hornet. Dak Convertible on the hard tyres, as Baby Hornet is on the medium tyres.
Hard tyres for Ghost Rider. Okay.
As we have Scottish Ninja round.
Not a good day for the McLarens.
No, the McLarens having a dreadful day today. If you're a Papaya fan, I would look away. But if you're an Alfa Romeo fan, you might as well be jumping for joy, because it's, as I said at the end of lap 1, it is a Alfa Romeo 1-2, but single track keeping Melvin company as well.
Oh, no.
Oh, we have a first full safety car. The Cy from Ant says it all. The one thing he hates most is a safety car, as Scottish Ninja is
the race. Not great.
So, as we will be having a few laps of conga time behind the safety car.
You know what? It would make it so much better, so much more digestible, if they could call safety car period a conga time. Right, everyone, it's conga time for a few laps. And I don't know.
All aboard the conga line, the safety car.
The camera switches to Crofty and Martin Brundle
doing a little shuffle in the comms box.
Yeah, make it more interesting, because this is not interesting.
Scottish Ninja giving us a bit of update in the live chat. Spun and got rear wing damage, then couldn't control after that. So yeah.
Yeah, rear wing damage is.
It's a horrible thing to have.
Yeah. There isn't much you can have, especially if you've also got damage to the diffuser.
Yes, it's quite a handful.
That's the only time I ever intentionally DNF'd from a race. It's just undrivable.
Yeah, just a slap happy rear. Slap happy rear.
Yeah. Whatever you do with the car, even if you reduce your front wing by 10 points, and
it doesn't make much difference.
It doesn't change anything. You still lose it mid-corner, and there's no point in doing it. You're more of a danger for the drivers out there than
you're a danger to yourself and other drivers, practically. Yes.
Yeah. So we're about to complete one lap behind the safety car. I believe we should get rid of it by the next lap.
Possibly. So
Yeah.
whilst
So
we're going
some
round,
pit stops that have happened.
yeah, we've had a few stoppers. Martin came in, get off the soft tyre.
I
So
think
he's
it's a bit early for him, but I guess he might not want to get too involved in the tier fighting as well. That might be it.
plus
So currently we've got Melvin in leading the race.
he's got his mandatory stop out the way anyway, so I ain't got to worry about that. But
Yes.
whilst give a few facts of information about previous Hungarian Grand Prix and vice versa.
Quiz time.
There's been 38 races, including last year, held at this very track. The first was held in 1986 on the 10th of August, which was won by a certain driver we will not mention for particular reasons. All I'm going to say is surname PK. The original track layout was 2.494 miles. The current layout, which we use today, is 2.722 miles, so slightly longer. Lewis Hamilton holds the lap record round here as of a 1:16.627, which was set during 2020. There was a slight. Obviously,
wake up, guys! I'm wondering if he's got any damage. I can't see any damage.
No, it was
very light, but
very light touch. So I don't think as I think Fox is. I think Fox has gone. Yes, he has. Yep, Fox has gone. Melvin a bit slow on the restarters. Baby Hornet's dropped it.
No. And we've got another safety car.
No,
it's okay. I thought you had come out. Okay.
No, safety car gone in. So Baby Hornet misfortunate on the restart.
Yep, I didn't see what happened there.
That convertible up into third as Martin pitted, as we have a three-way battle further back with Stu, B17 and Airways off the restart, and we have the Williams of Eddie Dust on that train as well, and Armour and Connor on that. We have a few cars in that train, actually most of the cars in that train, as
it's very crowded. Oh, it's too crowded. Single track was side by side, and I believe Valley House maybe didn't leave enough space there. It was in turn 4.
Nobody likes a crowded room.
Yeah. Not on this track anyway.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Monaco without the barriers. Yeah.
Yeah, that plus
plenty of damage.
Plus the middle sector as part of the lap is pretty much single file anyway.
Yeah.
As we'll watch this tussle for second, third, fourth, and fifth not far behind. Melvin obviously trying to retain that second place as convertible shapes his car on the inside, trying to have a look. Stube there as well for in case there's a mistake, and B17 keeping those company as they're also not far off Fox, who still leads as Ali House has gained a place into 13th from the timing screen at the side. Single file through this part of the lap as these cars still close together. As we have a stray Williams who's missed his braking point, which was Eddie Dust. Trying to rejoin safely, letting cars through. As that convertible side by side with Melvin makes the move. Took advantage and Stu followed him through. So the Red Bull and Ferrari gained places on that.
Yep.
A Red Bull at the front. We're getting too used to this.
Yeah, Fox isn't breaking away. Is he doing that on purpose, or I'd expect him to run away, especially with medium tyres.
He's probably not pushing, I would say, as another place change further back. Probably, but Convertible showing some very good pace on these hard tyres early on.
We've got moved. Something happened to Sambal. Yeah, a few cars are going through right now. He's lost plenty of positions. He's right at the back of the grid. I don't know what happened there.
Very fine margins, I would say, at this track because as Fox runs slightly wide, but was fine.
It's Melvin though who's completely losing ground on everyone.
Yes, he is. He's dropping back from Da Convertible and Stube, who are pretty much nose to tail, as we're still following these two. As I'd say DRS should be activated this lap, as Fox said no, DRS lap was the lap before, I apologise. So Stube with the rear wing wide open moves to the inside and makes the move, and we'll have DRS again because it's 1 detection point, 2 activation points.
Yes.
But that Convertible still right up his diffuser, or as Connor would put it, his chuff.
That's the technical term of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, he's nearly touching him.
Anything going off mid-pack, Ant?
Well, everybody's going to be bunching up behind Melvin.
Yeah,
all that group behind Gibbon is catching up very slowly. But
yeah, we'll drop to that.
They're nearly there. They're nearly there.
Yep. Massive train behind Melvin. We'll leave the as he runs very wide. I wonder if he's took too much out of those soft tyres. I wonder.
I don't think so, because they had 2 laps behind the safety car. So we've basically got 5 lap old tyres, and 6 now. And I don't think at 6 laps we've got that much wear.
Nah, but he's really seems to be struggling. Yeah. Really struggling.
Got floor damage or something. He must have had some.
Stube has took the lead of the race.
He has. Wow.
Getting past Fox. So we have a comp tier driver leading a comp tier race. Would you believe it?
There must be much more damage than actual visual damage on Melvin's car from the contact he had with Fox just before the safety car restart.
Yeah, I don't see any damage on that Alfa Romeo, but he's lacking pace, that's for sure. As he's keeping Armour behind. You don't have to do much to defend round here, because as he's very wide again, probably carrying too much speed maybe.
Actually, you could be right. That could be an issue on the setup. You need so much downforce on this track. You were talking about it earlier on with.
He's pitting. He's getting off those soft tyres. He's had enough.
You were talking about a wet setup is very close to a dry setup around this track. If you sacrifice some downforce just to get some top speed on the main straight, it is a good strategy if you can drive with it. And we've got several cars running really wide behind Ali House. Wow, it's very crowded.
Yeah, I've just dropped back to Wookie's in the middle of that in that Papaya McLaren.
So if he's running low downforce, there's every chance that his tyres are not going to be holding up and picking up plenty of wear along the way.
Yeah, and plenty of marbles, which can also unstable the car.
Yeah, and as we know in this game, if you're running a bit wide, anywhere that's not on the racing line, you're going to pick up marbles and lose plenty of grip.
Yeah,
and Melvin is in free air right now. He could make some ground up on Stube and all the guys that were ahead of him. This is his chance.
Yeah, but it's, I think partly in his mind as well, he's wanting that dreaded SC to probably definitely get him back into this.
Well, the other guys are going to have to pit.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's 22, just under 22 seconds off Sambal as Connor's having to defend from Wookie. We have a yellow flag in turn 1. It's Haggerboy in the Haas as Wookie takes the place from Connor as whoa, you beauty. Tried to save it. Wookie loses the car, ends up smashing into the wall, and sadly couldn't keep out of it. It was tried to save it. It was a huge impact with the wall.
This is a very tough moment strategically for the leaders because
virtual safety car.
Going to be pitting. Not everybody's going to be pitting. So if Stu pits, he'll come out in traffic, and traffic is one of the things you don't want around this track.
No, so, probably one of the worst tracks here to be stuck behind in traffic.
Fox is going in, Stu is staying out. Oh no, Fox has put a dummy. I bought it.
Mind games.
No. B17 pitting. The Rossi fan is pitting.
Yep.
Who else?
Eddie Dustin as well.
Yeah, careful on your entry, guys. It's a very tricky one.
Dino also deciding to come in. Sambal coming in as well, taking advantage. Ghost Rider in as we are racing again. We've gone green.
Yep. It made sense for these guys because they were already in the pack. So
Smith's gained a place on Gibbon as we are looking at Connor, who's coming under threat from single track.
Melvin is caught behind CBG Sambal, so he'll try and get him up to turn 2 with his warm tyres.
We'll just jump down there to Melvin. Yep, on the inside. Yep. Lovely, so clean move.
Yeah, he'll be very happy with that because he won't be caught up in traffic from Sambal. He's only got Dino ahead of him, and he can try and reduce this gap that he's got to Stu. Currently, he's closing the gap, so the undercut is working, and he needs to get rid of the traffic as soon as he can.
Yeah.
So still nobody pitting.
He's got a bit of open air until he reaches the back of Dino.
Well, I think he's got plenty of pace on Dino, so it could be in 1-2 laps, tops.
Yeah,
he's only 1.6 seconds away.
He looks a lot happier on the hard tyres at the moment. He's not running wide like he was on the softs a couple laps ago, so hopefully he can find a rhythm and pick up places here and there as other cars pit.
Stu's doing very well. He's got a 1 point... Oh no, Fox has got the gap down now. He had broken the DRS.
Yeah, it keeps increasing and decreasing. Yeah, I've seen that Melvin up to 14th.
Yep, he'll be very happy with that. He's got a 7-second buffer to the next car, so plenty of time to gain here.
Just going to drop down to Ali House, who's not that far off of Airways. Ali House running wide. Hopefully he lifted off enough that it didn't give him any warnings for that, because it's so easy if you keep your foot in it.
Chaos Druid asking us what happened to Baby Hornet. I don't think he did anything wrong. We didn't see what happened.
We did,
It was
yeah.
on the
We
safety car restart, so
if
many things can happen.
probably be in the stewards, probably depending what happened. As Connor's deciding to pit.
Yeah,
As Eddie does sets fastest lap as well.
Yeah, medium tyres.
It's gone relatively quiet at the moment because the pack's quite spread. As I think Armour's gone round. Yep. He's got going again though.
I think Dacon will be pretty happy with his strategy right now. Lap 14, he's only 2.5 seconds away, well, 3 seconds away from the leader. He can go deep into this race, and if there's a safety car around lap 25 or something, or maybe 23, he'll have a free pit stop. So he's got to keep calm, carry on putting the laps in, and he'll put himself into a good position.
Yeah, that convertible currently sat third with the race number 3, which is quite fitting.
Airways are still out. 14 laps now on those soft tyres.
Very good stint, even though we've had at least two or so laps behind the safety car and then a virtual period as well. So he's definitely keeping those soft tyres going well. Has he been taking any classes off for you by any chance?
Maybe a few.
As we all know, you very, very well known for the, I would say, some of the longest soft stints we've ever seen in MRC.
Yeah, not necessarily the best, but yeah, long. Dacon went, cut the chicane in the second sector. I don't know, only caught the end of it, but he's only 2.2 seconds away from Fox in front of him, so these hard tyres are starting to work for him.
Yeah, Connor on a fresh set of tyres is all over the back of Haggerboy.
So no, 2.2 seconds behind Stu. I was looking at the gap leader. So Melvin's still closing in.
He's keeping himself to himself, which is what you need to do around here. As we're just seeing Connor taking advantage of the grip, making a move on the inside of Haggerboy, who tries to brake later but ends up not quite making the corner and loses the place to his teammate as well. So that's 2 places dropped for Haggerboy.
Yeah, there's tarmac on that runoff area, but that's not the tarmac you want to be on.
No, as he pits as well. So he's going to be going on to a set of hard tyres to the end from here.
I think Airways needs to pit sometime soon because he's
Melvin,
lost a second on...
All bit of contact. Melvin tried to go around the outside, but Sambal was there, but there was a bit of contact between the two. No massive mishap, but Melvin looking to gain another place on his fight back. We'll just follow these two for the time being. The grip Melvin's got at this point compared to some of them around him. Oh, he's gone a bit deep.
Airways has finally decided to pit.
So that's...
You could go to mediums from here.
Yeah, if he's gone that long on the soft tyre, then he'll definitely be able to take the mediums just as long.
So the top 3 hasn't picked yet.
Got a few
he doesn't need to pit until maybe another.
Nah,
10
I
laps
don't.
to
I don't
go.
think. I don't think Dakon is really that pushing either. He's just
No.
going at his own pace, just trying to keep in touch with the front two. I mean,
he's not
because
used his battery either.
very good management by Dak Convertible.
Yeah.
He's net P2 as it stands, because obviously with Fox being a higher tier with a 4-place demotion.
And Melvin is losing time, bags of time. He's lost about 4 seconds to the leader recently, even though he's got fresher hard tyres. So it looks like it's
Ali House has been caught speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, we said it earlier on. It's a tricky pit entry there because you can't really see the line.
No, it comes at you quickly if you're not careful.
Yeah. Late. It comes late, but earlier than you think. So
Airways making a move.
At speed and
as Airways trying to make a move on Gibbon with a Mercedes just coming out the pits, which is Ali House. Makes the move though.
One driver that's going to be fun to watch right now is going to be, he's a higher tier driver, but single track. He's just put on a fresh set of mediums.
Yeah, he's got a very good resume behind him, with being a multiple race winner, multiple champion. Won the very first season of MRC and also then won it again a few seasons later. So he's a 2-time champion here in MRC.
And Dakon takes the lead.
Yep. Both front runners pit, so Dakon clean air. If you were in Dakon's shoes right now on the hard tyres, would you be tempted to push now you got that clean air?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because whatever happens, whether there's a safety car or not, you're only going to pit in, let's say, 5 or 6 laps tops.
Yeah.
So it's now or never to use the grip you've got in these hard tyres. And once you pit, you'll have 4 or 5 laps less wear than the guys that have pit. So you're going to be behind them. They're going to make the undercut on you. But he's going to have the grip. So he's got to make sure that gap is as small as possible right now.
Yeah, and he's going to be, I would say he's going to be on the faster tyre as well, with being starting on the hards.
Yes, he is, yeah.
And obviously the car's,
mediums, I guess.
The car's going to be lighter as well, which will play into his advantage as well on those faster tyres.
Yeah, Eddie does behind him on 11 lap fresher tyres, only just about closing the gap on him. It's nothing major, so his gap and his pace is still pretty promising.
Ali House just made a move on Airways on stream as his teammate lets him through as well, which almost caught out Airways. So Smith moving out the way for Ali House as he pits as well.
Melvin's dropping like a fly now.
Yeah,
he's got no grip.
Probably a setup. Seems to be burning through those tyres quickly.
Yeah. I think you were right earlier on.
As Fox gains a place past B17 as he hunts down Stube, who is also hunting down, watching that gap for when Dak Convertible pits.
Yeah, he's got a 16-second gap to Stube. It's kind of stabilising for the moment. It's not too dramatic. He's actually pulling away very slightly at the moment. Oh no, it's going back down. But anyway, you get the idea. He's not losing too much time.
Yeah,
to the undercut.
It'll come down in the corners because obviously Stube will have the better tyre and the superior grip as Ali House. 3 seconds for track limits as Dak Convertible has now finally decided to pit. The race leader is in.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to pit.
Yeah, Stube's coming through the final part of the lap. So we'll see where Dakin Vettel comes out in comparison, as he's trundling down the pit lane, which will be infuriating seeing these quicker cars come flying by. As he comes out behind B17 as well.
Well, he won't have too much of a problem, I think, with B17. Because
Melvin's in.
B17 doesn't have the DRS just yet, so that could be an easy overtake down the main straight for Dacon.
Yep.
And he's got 15 laps to make up 9 seconds.
Doable.
9 seconds on Eddie Dust, but 5 seconds on Stube. On fresh medium tyres. I think we're going to be in for a very interesting final lap here. Even though there's no rain.
Even though there's no rain. I think some of these drivers are probably glad that we've not got any rain in the comp tier race.
Yeah. You never really enjoy the wet unless you've practiced and you feel like you're the best on the grid for wet conditions. But I actually don't mind having the wet on this track because I feel like that's the only opportunity you're going to have to pass people. You don't have a DRS train in the wet. You can't have that, so it makes it a bit easier in my opinion, but it's always a challenge, the rain.
Yep. Just a very quick fact within this league.
Yes.
Hungary has seen some majority of the wet races in the league's history. We've had majority of the races around here have been in wet in some capacity. So there's.
When did you do the stats on this?
I don't have this written down. I just know it by memory. There's a reason why I'm pretty much like an encyclopedia, whether it comes to real life F1 or this league, because for some reason I can just remember things. I'm just one big nerd. Leave me alone.
Dacon is really getting ready for that move on B17 right now.
Yeah, he'll get DRS here, so he'll be lining it up. Gets right on the back in the slipstream, pulls alongside, makes the move before the corner, and Ali House follows him through with a bit of double toe.
And Gibbons, the last man standing on tyres he's got since the very
Airways
beginning of the race.
has also gained the place from that as well, with the activation of DRS. Yeah. So B17 falling foul to the double DRS zone, because as I said early in the race, it's 1 detection point but 2 activation points. So even if you get a detection point for the first one, you will also have it for the second.
Yeah, and it will be P7 at worst currently for him on track. So
he's
ahead.
16
Airways.
Seconds ahead of Connor is B17, so he's got plenty of breathing space. As we'll go down and have a look at some of the mid-pack scrappers as we actually jump to Connor, who's got a rampant Williams of single track behind him as Connor gets 3 seconds for running wide. Not much track limit penalties in this race so far, which is quite surprising.
Yeah, very surprising, because there are so many turns here where you could just drift away. This turn 4. You've got, I don't know which turn it is, but it's at the very end of Sector 2.
Yeah, I know.
Sector 3 as well.
Turn 11. Turn 11. Run off.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
As,
I won't hit the wall, so it's okay.
Dakon has lost a place to single track and is now coming under attack from Ghost Rider. Bearing in mind Connor is on the hard tyres, whereas the other two on those medium tyres.
Yeah, Ghost Rider's got slightly more used tyres, two extra laps, so they might have just about the same amount of grip at the moment.
Just jumped to Fox as Dak Convertible's only 1.1 behind Fox and Stoob. So Dak Convertible,
yep,
doing
these tyres,
putting in the work to gain on these two.
Yep, he's only virtually got Stoob ahead of him.
Yeah, he hasn't got to worry about Fox too much. Well, he's got to worry about him on track, but not in the results.
Yep.
Per se.
And Stoob, well, he's in the Ferrari, so he's probably the Carlos Sainz here, trying to use Fox to defend him.
Yeah.
They're all being pretty good on their batteries as well. So there's going to be plenty of battery usage at the very end of this race.
Yeah. Sorry, just getting a bit tongue-tied. Trying to think what to say.
Wow. What was that?
Oh dear.
Who's going to do this on stream? Keep that for when it's over.
Apologies. Oh, you set me off now.
Well, we're on the DRS straight right now, so
yeah.
How long will it be before Fox tries a move or Dakon tries something as well? They've got 10 laps left.
Well, he's near enough giving Fox a friendly nudge along through turn one. I'm looking at Dakon's helmet and I'm getting Checo Perez vibes. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, it might be his helmet.
Probably. It's a same colour scheme, custom helmet.
Yeah. I think it's custom, but it's definitely the same colour scheme.
It's got the Checo Perez colour scheme. He's been driving a bit like, well, I wouldn't say he's been driving like Checo Perez. He's been driving more like Max Verstappen. I may be bigging him up a bit too much, but he's been doing a stellar driving, only his second race back in the league.
Yeah. I think Adidas is picking some.
Yeah, just going to keep an eye on this to see if Dak Convertible will line up a move, but the thing is, Fox will be getting DRS off of Stoob in front as Dakon is showing his nose.
Yep.
Giving Fox a bit of a wave, saying, "Yoo-hoo, I'm back here." Popping his head round the door. Cooey!
Eddie Dust is going to have some fun as well to the end.
Yeah, Eddie Dust is going to be smashing those laps round.
9 laps to go and soft tyres, he's going to be, it's a field day for him.
Yeah. Stoob is, I'll definitely say Stoob is definitely got a smile on his face knowing that Fox is right there.
Yeah.
Doing him the favour. Well, if you think about it, what engine powers that Alfa Romeo? It's Ferrari powered. And what's in the front car? Oh wait, Ferrari are powered by Ferrari. So I wonder if Ferrari been
any moment.
Hold on, he's quite close here, but Fox seems to has given track limits.
But Dakon is moving away, and he's dropping.
Dakon's gone for it.
Wow!
Oh,
Wow! Oh, but he's going wide.
He's gone
probably should
deep, which
let-
is allowing Fox to come back, but he'll have the
he
inside
should.
for the next corner.
I think he should have let Fox go back through there. He didn't make a mistake. Run wide. I could do that too.
Fine margins.
Yeah, let's put it that way. So now
But
there's
that's...
a 1.5 second gap to Stu.
Yeah, I think Stu's going to be looking at that now and thinking, right, I need to either A, defend like a lion, or B, put my foot down.
He can't defend like a lion because he's not in an
Oh, we have a
LP.
yellow flag, we have a hash round. It Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, maybe. Yep, it is.
No safety
So,
car or virtual, which hopefully it
Is a
gets
very
going,
positive.
but the white dots look stationary. I wonder if he's got going now.
And
So-
Dakon doesn't have DRS. He's going to be vulnerable here from Fox.
Yeah, been watching these front three for quite a bit, but it is quite, I would say, significant side of things, because obviously Stube and Dakon challenging for the race win. Fox racing for, well, what would Fox be racing for in this tier? Fun, probably.
Of course. If you're driving, it's for fun.
Aye.
And if you're in your own tier, it's for fun and for glory. So you're always running for fun. Just like betting. If the fun stops, stop.
Just seen something that Joshua Manouchia's put in the YouTube chat. He says Dak Convertible is Rotherham's version of Sam Smith. Don't you know?
What?
Don't you agree?
I don't even know what that means.
But either way, Dak Convertible is right on the diffuser of Stube now. Stube's going to be vulnerable going into turn one here. Could be a changing of the lead.
It could be, it could be. Dakon isn't shy of... Oh, yeah, a 3-second penalty for there.
Yeah, Dak Convertible. The wing is open.
And he's retired.
And we have a full safety car, so that's actually stopped for Dak Convertible from being able to complete the move on Stube.
I really don't like this. We've got a good battle. We don't need our artificial
Yeah.
whatever.
It was just shaping up as well, because Stube was under pressure. Dak Convertible had DRS, the wing was open, he was just about to shape for the move, and then the safety car came out, so he had to slot back in.
Yeah, yeah. But at least there's a very good positive here that they've not been caught by the safety car, so they can all pit.
Yeah, my
It's gonna
guess
be a level playing
is
field.
most of those that have either not pitted just yet or probably pit for soft tyres.
Yes. Yeah. I can't see anyone staying out here. Even Sambal. Sambal's going to pit because he won't make any positions up. They've all got 12, 13, 11, 9 lap tyres. There's too much wear on these tyres. Pit for fresh softs.
Just all it means is we're going to have an even fight for the race win between a Ferrari and Red Bull. What year are we in? 2024. But watching this, oh, Convertible staying out.
Ooh, I think that's a mistake.
Ooh,
He will not be pulling away from the guys behind him.
no, he's going to be a sitting duck on the restart,
Yeah,
because like the likes of Stu, Fox, Airways, and Ali House have pitted. They'll be going to the soft tyre,
Somehow
and that
Airways hasn't
Convertible
pitted today.
is caught the safety
has
car
some.
as well now. So
We've got Dino who hasn't pitted yet, I believe.
huge
18
gamble
lap
by
and a half.
Dakon. Huge gamble.
I'm not too sure what his thinking was behind it, because he'd have been P2.
Yeah, he
have been
wouldn't. He
P2.
wouldn't have
What's
lost
the
any
difference between-
positions.
Yeah.
Mind you, we have the 2 lapped cars of the 2 Hasses separating first and second.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they will be letting the guys through because, or pit this lap. If you're listening to us, pit this lap again. Put some more fresh soft tyres, just so you don't affect the race lead, please, guys.
It's a shame that we haven't got that programmed in where it allows lap cars through.
It's more than overdue.
Do you reckon we'll get it in the next one? 24? No?
No chance.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, wishful thinking, of course. I share the same thoughts, but no chance for me because
it'll make things a whole lot easier. But yeah, Welsh Wonder.
When did the safety car come back? Was it 2011? It came back in the games. I think it was 2011. It came back in.
Possibly. I know we've only recently started getting red flags involved.
Yeah. Well, let's say it's 2011. This is the 13th game in a row without a mechanic to let the back markers through. I don't believe that we're going to get anything like that in the next game.
No.
Maybe when we get to a new engine or whatever, when they start the game from scratch.
Possibly. We've still got some stragglers to get back up to the safety car. We're on lap 32 now of 35, so...
We've got a bit of safety car chat for you. You've got your fan club in the comms. You've got Barbara asking you if you've got your stair lift fixed.
It's still in the works.
I mean, he probably needs that because is he tall enough to go up the stairs? He needs a lift, so...
Gibbard deciding to make another stop under safety car, probably thinking fresher rubber for the start. Yeah, just a few more facts about the Hungarian Grand Prix. Obviously, I mentioned Lewis Hamilton holding the lap record of a 1:16.627. He also holds the most race wins round here of 8. 8. The most successful constructor is McLaren with 11 wins, and the most successful engine manufacturer is Mercedes with 13.
Yeah, most of them came with Mercedes and McLaren. And we've got Haggerboy pitting. Very good job, mate. Really appreciate that.
As
he's moving out of the way for the race leaders.
Ghost Rider stays out. 33 or 35. We're going to have at least... Martin says, thought I'd loaded the wrong setup. Just realised I've had light wing damage all race.
Oh, yeah. Yep, wing damage never helps around this
nah.
Especially...
Haggerboy speeding in pit lane.
He crossed the white line, I saw that. People kind of forget about the existence of a white line. Just respect it, guys.
Another thing about this particular race is it's very common for first-time winners, because we've had at least 5 first-time winners here.
Right, Ocon 21.
Yep, you got Ocon.
Kovalainen in 2008.
Yep, Kovalainen.
6 was Button.
Yes.
3 is Alonso.
Yep.
Was there anything in between? I think Ricardo got Canada in 2014.
Ricardo was Canada. He got his first win in Canada in 2014. The other one was Damon Hill in 1993.
That's early. Okay.
93.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So that one, that fact of Damon Hill's first win at this track in '93, that is practically implanted in a certain Martin Hill's brain. That is literally implanted in his brain. As we're about to go racing, we'll have, I'd say, no laps with DRS. We've only have two laps DRS, racing. No. Dakon will go. We have the lapped car of Ghost Rider still there. Stubb's not good as he gets out of the way on the restart, which is
good job.
Good boy, well done. But as we know, Dakon stayed out. Stubb on fresh soft tyres is going to be absolutely ragging the rear of Dakon on this, as he's already made the move. He's not wasted any time. The Ferrari through. Fox also looking at the Red Bull. Dakon Vertibal's going to be wishing he'd pitted, as Fox almost hitting the back of the car.
He's back in the position he was in, and he's got no way to fight back.
Yeah, and he's got Ali House in the Mercedes.
Thankfully enough for him, there's a 3-second penalty on him, so...
Yeah, so... yeah, as Fox is...
blue flags. Please move out of the way, don't stay on the racing line when you've got blue flags. As
Stubb is obviously wanting to get this race win underway, as Fox shapes up. That convertible down towards turn 1 as Armour takes the fastest lap. As Ali House trying to go around the outside of the Red Bull, and Fox there as well. We're about 3 wide going into turn 1. That saves that convertible somehow, as Ali House look very racy, as just took that convertible.
Great move. He had so much more grip there.
Found the gap, went for it.
I've only just realised Dino didn't pit, and he's on 23 hard tyres.
Wow.
Oh no, I know why. I've just figured it out. Because, you know, Laura Mekies has become RB's team director. He's from Ferrari. He's taken his strategists with him.
Yeah. As we jump to Stu now, who's coming through the final few corners to take the race win and also the lead in the championship.
Ali House has got the gap on the convertible. Oh no, he hasn't.
No,
sorry.
he's just out now. Stu gets the fastest lap as well on the final run through. Stu wins here in Hungary, which also gives him the championship lead.
Yes, it does. And we've got a few drivers letting the
higher tier
drivers through.
Yeah, so the higher tier drivers lifting off and letting people through. So,
and that's making my job a bit easier. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so we'll run through the final order. As the game is given Ali House driver of the day, we'll have a think about that while I run through the finishing results after we have the podium celebration. God, I'm getting tongue-tied tonight. Breathe.
Don't untie it just yet. Don't do it like earlier on.
No.
Be patient, please.
I'll be patient.
Very nice.
As here we finally is. Stu takes the top step. That convertible second in the Red Bull. Ali House third in the Mercedes. So quite a common top 3 teams on the podium as in real life. Hopefully we get a different team on the top step this weekend at Saudi Arabia for the real one. as I would run through the finishing order, but I can't seem to see it, so apologies on that one. Just got a black screen. As it just pops up, so apologies, I can't run through the finishing order. I apologize on that one.
Well, I can give you the order. Oh no, maybe it's a bit too late anyway.
Yeah. Apologies.
If you have a look on your PlayStation. Oh no, you can't share the screen with.
No, I can't. So apologies, people. I can't run through the finishing order. If you want to check the finishing order, whether you watch this back or have been following as we've been live, just go back and have a quick look at the order before as they cross the line. I apologise, but that has been the comp tier race here in MRC. Coming up after will be the sports tier, which is our fourth and final tier here in Hungary. So I would ask about driver of the day, but it's a bit difficult because we didn't see the final results.
Well, I've got them in front of me, and regardless of them, I would be giving it to the convertible.
I'd probably say
he made a mistake on the final.
Stayed out, took the gamble, didn't pay off.
Yeah. But overall in the race, he had the pace. He had a good strategy still. He went from hard to mediums. He was making it work pretty well.
Yeah.
He was just about to make the move on Stube before the safety car as well.
Yeah, that kind of wrecked it for him.
Yeah. So he had a good qualifying as well. He started third, I think it was.
Yes, he did. It was third.
Third, I couldn't remember if it was fourth or... Oh no, Melvin was fourth, I think. Well, anyway, started third as well, so it was a pretty good evening for him. Just the end of it, not the right strategy decision at a crucial time. But no, very good driving from the top two here, Stube and Dakon. Very, very nice, and full points for Stube as well, taking the championship.
Yeah, so driver of the day we'll give to Da Convertible. So, like I said, it will be the sports tier coming up afterwards. Thank you, Ant, for being in the comms box tonight with me.
Thanks for hosting. It was very good.
Hopefully, Chris won't be jealous of us being teammates in the comms box tonight. He will have you back for Monday. I can promise that. So yeah, tune in for the sports tier, which should be underway around about 8:45. So from me and Ant, it's thank you for watching and see you again very, very soon. Good night.
Good night.